Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 22nd of January. Again, a very big day with astrological events. We got Venus entering Aquarius again, and this is constellational astrology. The moon goes into void of course as well, and Uranus goes direct. So I'm going to include Uranus direct in this audio. I'm going to create a separate file for Venus enters Aquarius, and you can look at the playlist and it will be there. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to dive right into today's events. So first of all, at 7:41 a.m, Mercury makes a semi-square to Venus. So when transiting Mercury SemiSquare to Venus, it's time to pause and reflect on the importance of love and romance in our lives. And a lot of aspects this week has been getting us to focus on that. This can be a time when we take a step back and evaluate the relationships that we have and the kindness we are able to give and receive in them. Also looking at how toxic they are, maybe thinking about improving them and letting go of them. Obviously it's the new year, and these are the things that come onto our mind, and astrologically this is the energy that's pushed forward us, so we can focus on the positive aspects of our relationships and the beauty of loving connections. Although there may be a lack of drive or self-motivation during this time, it's important to remember that it's okay to make space for just being a bit frivolous and self-indulgence every now and then, but not going too overboard if financially you can't afford it. It's also important to recognise any disagreements with or between women or your own feminine energy at this time, or those who express their feminine energy more than their masculine energy, and use this as an opportunity to strengthen your relationships with yourself or with others using understanding, being thoughtful and communication. If you lack skills, make a plan to get them. This is the only way to solve these feelings of low confidence and not being enough in relation to, oh, I can't ever get the job that I want, or I can never create that website, write that book. Often, believe you and me, we can do much more than what we think we can. And I've noticed that the people that have these dreams, they have what they need to achieve them already inside of them, but because of all the heartbreaks and programming and childhood scars and traumas and stuff, we forget that innate goodness and that innate talents that we have that can push us forward. So normally I've noticed if someone thinks they can do a thing or don't think they can do a thing, they actually can. So yeah, know that although you may have some flaws and so others may be more talented than you in other areas, yet give yourself praise for what you've already achieved and what you are capable of. Important opportunities can be missed right now. There's also a tendency to gossip, which can cause conflicts in close relationships. You may overindulge on food or anything else that provides comfort right now. Overindulgence or emotions can interfere with conscious reasoning negatively. Because of strong emotions right now, you and others can become aggressive with your speech or body language, causing tension in all forms of communications. Positively, you can take practical action to make sure you use the right words and actions to promote healthy relationships. Wishful thinking alone won't make your dreams a reality, but taking steps daily to make your plans real will, even if it's just starting with 1 minute a day. You can feel insecure right now about children or your own inner child. You may push away your own or others' feelings that are focused on the idealistic, romantic side of life right now. Yet some of your dreams may be mere fantasy, but what ambitions of yours could really come true if you took practical actions to make your goals a reality? So that's a question to ask yourself. The moon enters void of course at 8:02 a.m. As I said, some astrologers say it's best to delay things when that happens. Venus enters Aquarius at 10:24 a.m. and that's going to be put in a separate audio. Mercury also makes a trine to the moon's north node at 9:48 p.m. tonight. So again, this energy is allowing us to seize the moment and make something beautiful, giving us the potential to create interesting, beneficial and intellectually stimulating connections, feeling more optimistic about life and people, being open to new life-changing ideas, becoming less pessimistic. What you need may come to you, for some of you, as if by magic. You may be asked to do something or meet someone who puts you in direct contact with your highest wishes over the next few days. Intuition can be deepened during this time. Still, you should use deductive reasoning, logical analysis to make sure what you feel is right. So, use the intuition, use the subconscious, but also put it through your rational mind, but don't over-rationalize, because doing this will ensure you're moving in the right direction. Still, this energy allows for you to fearlessly keep on going through any challenges you may face. Venus, that's entered Aquarius, makes a conjunction with Saturn also at 22:13 p.m. So when Venus conjuncts Saturn, you may find yourself drawn to people who are older than you, wiser or more experienced. You may begin or deepen existing business or romantic relationships with these people. Others of you may become more detached in emotional expression, not wanting to socialise or having fun. You may feel out of place in crowds, and because it's in Venus is entered Aquarius, and I'm sure Saturn's in Aquarius as well. I'm sure it is, or it's going there soon anyway. So it gives the both energies out, and of course Uranus core rules Saturn and Aquarius anyway. So it's giving us that time to an energy to become more detached. Some of you may prefer to spend time alone or with only the people that you're closer with, not wanting to, hang out with co-workers and stuff like that, just becoming a bit more distant. So you could find yourself wanting to focus more on your work and other serious tasks rather than engaging in activities with passing acquaintances right now. So if you feel the urge to, hunker down and focus on more serious and practical things in life, this energy of this transit supports that. For some of you, it's almost as if the weight of the world is on your shoulders, making it difficult for you to connect and relate to your surroundings and the people in it right now. But don't worry, this is a normal side effect of this transit, and it's likely that you'll feel more energetic and connected as this energy sort of like pass. But again, it's not always a bad thing, because if you've been putting things off, and we're all guilty, I'm guilty of it, this energy can be used for you to start doing those things that you really need to do to move forward in your life, particularly when it comes to finances. This transit, because Saturn energy here wants you to be more savvy with your money, and you're less likely to impulsively splurge. It's also a great opportunity to take a step back, prioritise your spending, and enjoy little indulgences that don't break your bank or your heart right now. So that's that transit. Also tonight, Uranus goes direct, so out of retrograde at 59 minutes past 10 p.m. So when the mysterious Uranus turns stationary direct in the astrological star, it brings a powerful wave of change to the collective. As the planet is associated with disruption, Uranus gives us a chance to make a shift in our perspectives, how we think, enabling us to break away from outdated paradigms and thought patterns and behaviour patterns and relationship or career patterns, allowing us to move forward in a more liberated way of life. As Uranus goes direct, it asks us to look within and question, traditions. When it was in retrograde, we may have been more about looking without ourselves. Now this energy is allowing us to look within ourselves, if that's what we want to do. And with, Saturn and Venus in Aquarius as well, which Uranus rules, this is like a triple energy force here, giving us that potential over the next 5 to 6 months while Uranus is direct, and the next couple of years while Saturn's in Aquarius, and the next month or so when Venus is in Aquarius, to reflect, reconsider and reframe our beliefs and open ourselves up to the endless possibilities of new ways of being and thinking in this world. So that was the daily scope for the 22nd of January.